This video is going to kind of introduce the quarter 3 project to make sure you understand what to do. So you should all have gone to Schoology. Go to the link that opens the assignments and make sure you have the document that you see on the screen right now open. All right, so the purpose of this project is to find the equation of a circle using 3 non-collinear points that lie on the circle. And you can see in the project I have an illustration of this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to find the equation of circle O using only points A, B, and C. Okay, so your final outcome for this project will be the equation of your circle. Throughout the project, you will clearly state the center of your circle, the radius, the area, the circle you created, and the circumference of the circle you created. And the way we do this is we must remember the conjecture that says the perpendicular bisector of a chord passes through the center of a circle. So I'm going to kind of quickly show you how that works. We have a circle here with 2 chords, and we're going to create the perpendicular bisector of each chord. You can see I've created the midpoint. So we're going to create the perpendicular bisector. So we're going to choose a line to be perpendicular to, and we're going to go through that center point. Now, if you notice this line that is the perpendicular, it hits the center of the circle. So that's what this conjecture is saying. How we do this, we must remember the conjecture that says the perpendicular bisector of a chord passes through the center of the circle. So if I do that twice, if I also find the perpendicular bisector of another chord, where those 2 perpendicular bisectors intersect right here, we will find the center of the circle. So that's the overall purpose of the project, and that's how we're going to do this. However, we're going to be using algebra. We're going to be finishing our project on this calculator screen. So your final project will look like this. You'll be using equations. You will not be in the geometry tool like this one. Okay? All right, now, before we move forward, let's talk about the academic expectations. You may discuss this project with your teacher, parents, and peers. So you can definitely discuss this, talk about it, but all of your work must be your own. You may not copy work off the internet in any way, shape, or form. Any work you do you should be able to clearly explain to your teacher when asked. So you should understand everything you're doing. You don't need to do any research on the internet. You don't need to learn anything new. You don't have to figure out how to do new stuff. Everything you include in this project is work we have done in class or you have done in previous classes, such as algebra. You are not expected to learn anything new in order to be successful on this assignment, but you may need to review some concepts. For that, I have put several videos in the quarter 3 project folder, so please make sure you go in there if you have trouble figuring out how to write the equation of a perpendicular bisector, how to use the distance formula, how to solve systems of equations. There are videos to help you review that. Please be sure to seek support from your teacher when needed. No students are allowed to use any kind of AI technology on this project, including ChatGPT or similar engines. This is very important. All your work must be your own. No AI is allowed in any way, shape, or form. Any students that do not adhere to these academic expectations will be written up for an academic infraction. And the reason I have to say this is because it has happened in the past and I have had to address it. So make sure you're honest, make sure you're doing your own work. All students will be asked to verify their academic honesty at the end of the project by writing the honor pledge. So what I would like you to do next is I would like you to click on this link, okay? This is going to give you a video explanation using the geometry tool that shows you the concepts you will be using to complete this project, okay? And then finally, you're going to do bullet point number 1 and hopefully number 2 today in class. So after you watch this video, you're going to watch a 3rd video and I will have that linked in the assignment for you below. All right, good luck and get a good start on your project.